What does the future of the driver market look like after the contract renewals of Charles Leclerc and Lando Norris? This is a question that is currently stirring the minds of Formula One enthusiasts everywhere. After Charles Leclerc's contract renewal with Ferrari, Lando Norris has also committed to the team that nurtured his growth, McLaren. These renewals have secured the future of two of the best drivers of the new generation within their respective teams. Add to this Max Verstappen's lengthy contract with Red Bull, and it seems the driver market could be in for a period of stability. But as we all know, in the world of Formula One, nothing is quite so straightforward. In the wake of these renewals, Lando Norris expresses a sense of tranquility, knowing that McLaren continues to have confidence in him, and Leclerc knows that Ferrari is willing to bet on him for the more distant future. However, this stability has the potential to unsettle other parts of the driver market. Take, for instance, Carlos Sainz. His position within Ferrari could radically change following the renewal of his Monegasque teammate. If Sainz chooses not to align with Maranello's cause, he could become the first luxury free agent. There are whispers of a potential move to Audi when they make their F1 debut in 2026. However, whether Sainz will leave at the end of 2024, sign a one-year renewal, or choose to stay in Italy remains to be seen. These contract renewals also have implications for other teams. Mercedes, for instance, has both drivers at the end of their contracts in 2025. So, the question arises, will Lewis Hamilton choose to retire or vacate one of the most coveted seats in the world of motorsports? If so, will Mercedes focus on Kimi Antonelli or opt for the more experienced George Russell? In conclusion, the decisions made by Leclerc and Norris could lead to significant changes in the driver market. As Christian Horner says, there is no crystal ball for 2026. Changing the regulations is always a big challenge, but it's difficult to define now who could be competitive and which drivers might embrace other projects. But what about the other teams and drivers? Let's delve into the realm of speculation for a moment. Mercedes, for instance, could face a dramatic reshuffle, particularly if we see Lewis Hamilton choose retirement. This would leave one of the most coveted seats in motorsport up for grabs, and the possibilities are endless. Will Mercedes place their faith in the young and talented Kimi Antonelli, or will they opt for a more seasoned driver such as George Russell? Moving on to Red Bull, they have a rock in Max Verstappen, but the future of Sergio Perez remains somewhat uncertain. It's been made quite clear that if Perez's performance doesn't meet expectations, a parting of ways is more than likely. With Lando Norris now off the table, Red Bull's options become somewhat limited. Will they turn to a familiar face in Daniel Ricciardo, or will they look to fresh blood? And let's not forget about the potential futures of drivers like Pierre Gasly and Esteban Ocon. Both have shown promise but have yet to solidify their positions within their respective teams. If they don't start producing results, they may choose to leave Alpine, opening up further possibilities for driver changes. Then there's the wild card of Alexander Albon. Rumors suggest that Ferrari has already shown interest in Albon, particularly if Carlos Sainz decides to part ways with the team. This could shake up the driver market even further. With the contract renewals of Charles Leclerc and Lando Norris, we could be looking at significant upheavals in the driver market. Yet, as always, the future remains uncertain. As Red Bull team principal Christian Horner so aptly put it, there is no crystal ball for 2026. Changing the regulations is always a big challenge, but it's difficult to define now who could be competitive and which drivers might embrace other projects. So as we look to the future, one thing is clear. The world of F1 is in for some exciting changes. Buckle up, folks. It's going to be a thrilling ride.